Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, February 25th. Welcome. I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm sorry, my cat slept on one of my projects, so now it's covered in cat hair. I hope y'all had a good week. It was standard week around here when we are pushing our way into busy season, so I actually did get to go and have some fun yesterday. The San Antonio area stitchers were doing a sit and stitch at Stitches from the Heart. So I actually could go this time. I had a car. I wasn't in the office. Dax and Wyatt were gone to drill. Addison was at work. Abigail and Avery were in Houston. And Kirsten probably sat in a room and drew all day. I don't know. She was still asleep when I left the house, so who knows. But it was a good time. I enjoyed it. We'll see when I get to go again. When they do one next month, I'm sure that I'm going to be way too into tax season to get away. But we'll see. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Did a little bit of shopping. Nothing dramatic, so it was all good. And then Kirsten and I went out to eat dinner last night because we were the only two home, and so that was a good time. I know I've told you before how I get up really early in the morning. Well, last night I was sitting watching something on TV. Sitting in the bed, when Dax is gone, I surround myself with my crafts. And I sit in bed and do them and watch TV because it doesn't bother anyone. I can turn the overhead light on and it's all good. And then when I get tired, I just push everything over to his side of the bed and go to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I can just start stitching if I want to. But last night, I was sitting there watching something on TV and I fell asleep sitting there. It was probably 8:30 or 9 o'clock. It's ridiculous. So then this morning, I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. 2:30 this morning, I woke up. I laid there until about 3 trying to go back to sleep, and then I was just like, screw it. So I turned on the lights, and I don't know. I think I stitched a little. I don't know. It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't know what I did. But anyway, so I'll probably fall asleep at 6 o'clock tonight. I don't know. Which is not a good idea. It's already 5, so. Anyway, I had a good time. It was enjoyable. I took with me this one to work on. I couldn't quite decide what I wanted to take, but I decided since there's only a few days left in the month and then I'm going to switch projects, that I would go ahead and see if I couldn't get a little bit more done on this one. And this one is out of For the Love of Cross Stitch. This is a September 1990 issue. I have that one right there marked to do also. I like it. So anyway, I took this to work on, and I have to tell you, I was there probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. I don't know what time I left. I don't generally sit and stitch on the same thing that long. I get bored. So I had to take a lot of breaks because I get bored. I should have taken more things to work on, but anyway. So this is where I am. I got quite a bit. I got most of this done yesterday, actually. I think I did this black right here this morning. So there you go. There's something that I was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I'm liking it. It's shaping up pretty well. So anyway, that's what I took and worked on yesterday. I didn't get a ton done, but it's all progress and I'll take it, to be sure. I also worked this week on my lovely rooster. I did. And look at this, y'all. I'm done. I'm not putting the flowers around him because I don't know how I want to do him. Because I'll probably do like the little pillow for my, not a dull bowl. But I'm happy with him. I don't think the mistakes show up all that well, you know. I don't think they stand out. So I'm not going to point them out to be certain, but I'm done. That's all that really matters. So that gave me 2 finishes for February. And that gives me 3 finishes this year from my Euro WIPs. So that makes me very happy. I was thinking that the rooster was from Mania last year, a new start from Mania, but he wasn't. He was from Freebie February. So I didn't get another Mania finish, but it doesn't matter. I'll take another Euro WIPs finish. I worked for about half a minute on, now I gotta see if I can find it. It's like I didn't know I was coming to make this video. This Santa Claus that I'm gonna try to FFO in a cookie cutter. And it's out of this magazine. This is the one that the chicken in the bowl that I did came out of. This one. And it is from November, December of 1988. And I am changing the colors on that Santa because I don't, their colors were like shell pink and stuff like that, no. So anyway, I just did a little bit more on him. And because I'm not doing the colors they had, I got to figure out where I'm putting what colors. I've pulled colors, and some of them I'm like, what did I pull that for? So I'm thinking it may not be the best color to go with if I can't decide where it's supposed to go. It's a struggle, people, I'm telling you. Because I finished the rooster, McKenna told me that I should call him a cock, but because I don't like him, what I really think of right away is prick. And it really has nothing to do with being a rooster. So I have to stop and think of what he's called every time because I don't call him a rooster. I picked up this to be the one out of here. These are all, it's called Through the Year. All of these little pieces on the front are from the one big piece that I'm doing. And this is from Leisure Arts from 1989. What's it say? February of 1989. But see all the little things? And those will all be awesome to do them individually too. But, cover the pattern. This is what it looks like, and it's got a saying all around the sides, which I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have not read it. I have no idea what it says. I'll figure it out when I'm stitching it, I guess. But this is replacing the rooster in what I work on. This one is another Year of WIPs piece. Obviously, Year of WIPs is what I'm trying to knock out. It's the whole point, right? All I've done this go round, because I finished the other one on Friday. So all I've done this go round is that little bit of yellow right there. So it's going to be a kite. So anyway, I'm hoping that this will go quickly since they're just a bunch of tiny motifs, you know. I'm hoping that that the size won't matter and it will go quickly. And then the only other thing I worked on, and it was just for not much time at all, was my linen and threads. I did actually put some work into it. This is also on my Euro WIPs. That was probably a bad idea because I really need to be knocking this out. We're almost up to, I'm working on May in this piece right now, so I've almost passed myself for the year. I mean, seriously. Stand this is where I am, obviously. Since last time I finished this part of the May band all the way across, and then I've done, last night I did just a little bit right here. So this is the rest of the May band down to here, June, and I've got a little bit of July started. That's not the whole band all the way down. So anyway, there you go. It's getting there. It's getting there eventually, right? Did you see the way I folded that? It's kind of like you fold fitted sheets. You just wad it up. I did do a tiny bit of sewing. I did a little bit on my sewing machine, a little bit by hand. I found the little rabbit for this, and so this is just some pink wool. And it is just hand stitched, nothing fancy, right along the edges, raw edges with some little raffia for his little tie. And that's it. He will go in the bowl with his little chocolate friend. I will stick them in my bowl. I know the cats have destroyed at least one of the carrots. So. And then I did some sewing on my machine, which turned out to be quite dangerous. I stitched up these 2 bags from the little Christmas runner. Like I said before, I don't know if you can tell how sparkly they are and stuff. But the needle broke on my sewing machine. This one has stuff in it. That's why it looks shorter, because it's got stuff in it making it puffy. The needle broke on my sewing machine. Part of it flew up and hit me in the forehead. I was hoping to claim that I had a concussion and I couldn't go to work, but it didn't even leave a mark, so anyway. And the truth of the matter is, it could have been my fault from trying to help the stuff through the machine a little too much, because I wanted to go faster than it was. I didn't say it was, I said it could be. But that's it. That's everything I did this week. And most of it was at the beginning of the week. I have to be honest, by the time we get to the end of the week, I'm just tired. By the time we get to the end of the week, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm not getting up. Except for at 2:30 in the freaking morning. Yesterday, while I was at Stitches from the Heart, I bought a couple of patterns, and it'll be okay. It will not have me over my budget. I'm still going to be on the black for my Stitch from Stash, because I have gotten some things finished. So I'm liking that, y'all. I'm liking that. They're all Redbird Designs, little Texas things. This one, I really like the way that you can see just little hints of the building, the mission. I thought that's pretty cool. And then this one with the blue bonnets. I like that. And then a little Christmas one. That'll be cute. So, that's it, I guess. Oh, I did crochet some more on the baby blanket. I did do that. And then I ran out of yarn, which I'm kind of baffled here, because they're both the same kind of yarn, same brand of yarn, same size balls of yarn, but I ran out of one of them much earlier than the other, like 2 rows earlier. So anyway, this was supposed to do, you know, a whole thing. Well, actually that's not true. The baby blanket yarn was supposed to, one scheme. But, so, here I am. This is where we are. I think I'm probably a tiny bit over halfway. I don't think I'm going to do it quite as a square, but just maybe maybe almost, just slightly a rectangle. I don't know. Hey, here's the truth of the matter. I'm going to go until I run out of this yarn probably, and that's how big it's going to be. So anyway, it's just, I'm using 2 colors of yarn together, and all it is half double crochets, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the baby shower is next Saturday, so I got to get it done, period. Okay, y'all, that's it. Thank you for the comments, the likes, the new subscriptions. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed week, and we will see you here next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye.